Yes, everybody, Russ and the West Ham Network. Hope you are all safe and well. So we're in the quarterfinals of the Europa League for the third successive season. We've got to the quarterfinals of a European competition. Can we go all the way? Who knows? If we can dream, as Elvis would say. Obviously, the Champions League draws just happened. Some cracking draws there. You got Arsenal, Bayern Munich. Atletico Madrid versus Borussia Dortmund. You've got Real Madrid versus Man City. Oh, that's the final they probably really wanted, to be honest. And Paris Saint-Germain versus Barcelona. But obviously, we'll be having our draw at 12 o'clock. So we thought we'd come on early as per usual, get you all excited, because I'm excited for it. How about you guys? I'm buzzing for it. Absolutely buzzing for it. We'll also have some guests coming on as well. As we always do on a Friday, we tend to get a few extra people on. So Anton will be doing the coming on and drawing. I'll be dropping off and doing a bit of work and then coming back on afterwards to talk about the game and talk about yesterday. Let's go for some, again, apologies. I made a mistake. I'll be honest. Put my hands up. Put my hands up. I said 11 o'clock, 11, but it's actually half 11 on yours coming on for. So I do apologise. Everyone's chatting, having a nice little chat in the group. We just go down a little bit because there's loads and loads and loads of comments. Toby reckons we're getting Roma. I did ask in the chat who you like. Mark would like Roma. Mikey would like Benfica. As I said, it's the Scott Minto derby, so no doubt if we got Benfica, we'll get Scott on the channel to talk about that. We've actually got, we've got some good ones coming up. Some good hammers coming up. One we're just confirming for either next week or the week after. I've got some others in there, but one is chef's kiss. I'd take Marseille or Benfica. I was talking to Anton about this morning. I think Marseille would be my least favourite of all those sides we could play. To be honest, we can't get Freiburg again. For me, you're right. Anyone apart from Liverpool. As I said, we've got country-wise 3 from Italy, 1 from Germany, 1 from France, 1 from England. And is that it? And 1 from Portugal. Imply they might be vulnerable in Europe. Well, it's twice now, isn't it? Twice they've got to the situation where, it was so close to the wire, wasn't it? Didn't they? They went 2-0 down, then they went 2-1. They got in, and then Karabakh went into 10 men, and then they went for. I think, to be honest, I didn't look at the side they put out, but I have a feeling it was a bit of a scratch side to start off with. I think their priorities are definitely in the Bundesliga this year. They're in terms of winning that, so they're still undefeated in the Bundesliga, I believe. And then it went to the 99th minute, or was it the 100th minute, where they got the winner? Absolutely mental. Battle of the Conference Champions versus Roma, indeed. With ours missing the first time, we definitely do a top-ranked team. Unfortunately, Paul, they're all there, aren't they? I think for you look at the sides that we could be drawn against, and again, we can zoom through them quickly, but very much there's no duffers in there. They're all pedigree sides. Pedigree side. So, the likes of, Benfica, AC Milan, you've got Roma, you've got Atalanta, obviously Liverpool, Bayer Leverkusen, Marseille. They've all got pedigree. So, there's no easy ones there. I was hoping for Rangers, clearly, since I have a friend as a Rangers fan, it would have been easier. Probably get someone to kick the night over as well. It will be who it will be. We need to beat. Exactly, you got to beat who's in front of you. As long as it isn't Liverpool. I don't want Liverpool. Not just for obviously our sake, but for the coefficient score. Holly's going to do a little show later on about the coefficient score. Yesterday's helped us out a little bit in terms of England getting that extra Champions League spot and how it can all benefit everyone else throughout the league. So we'll see. I lost sleep for this draw. Without Alvarez, yep. I said that, didn't I already? Take Benfica all day long. Come on, Rush, you geezer. 12 it is. Dole. I'll put 11. Give me Bayer Leverkusen any day. Carrot almost beat them. Yeah, but yeah. Bayern smashed us pre-season. They are flying just because Liverpool, we don't want them. Yeah, those are probably 2 I'd like to avoid. I want AC Milan. I really want AC Milan. 10,000 West Ham fans at the San Siro about that. Or even, I mean, Roma will be exciting. I can imagine just flags at the Colosseum. Be amazing. We'll wait and see. Get Liverpool. You can bet more shits and seven puts, and we lose. We 100% anyone but the bin dippers. Yeah, because I mean, this it could be the last one this season. It might be the last one for a while. So I'd want a big one. I'd want it. I don't want. I wouldn't want Germany. We've been to Germany a few times this season. Obviously, Freiburg more than once. Actually, we could go to the first time, but the second time, obviously. Yeah, I want. I wouldn't mind. I want a glamour tie. I want an AC Milan. AC Milan or Roma will do me. You know it's going to be Liverpool. You know we're going to get drawn against Liverpool. But if we can avoid Liverpool and buy Leverkusen. But anyway, what's going to happen today in the draw is they're going to do the quarterfinal draws and also the semi-final draws. So we'll know our path to the final. We know our road to Dublin. So we'll do all four, and then they'll go right, and then number one versus number three, and they'll do all that today. So we'll know our path when it comes to it. They will fix it the way for it. Indeed, they're probably going to draw us, and Liverpool probably will do. AC Milan versus Liverpool will be good for the final. That'd be great for them, wouldn't it? Morning, Mark. Hope you're well. Don't mind, except bin dip. Just need another domestic cup tie. Otherwise, yeah, that's what I don't want. I want AC Milan, but if you want our best shot at the semis, Atalanta or Marseille. Marseille are doing okay in the league, but not fantastic. Atalanta, obviously, it'll be the Scarmacker derby. I mean, Marseille it will be the Dimitri Payet derby, wouldn't it? So, although they're currently 7th in League A. I mean, they lost. They won their home leg and then lost their away leg 3-1. So maybe Marseille might be the easiest time. Maybe have that. They're showing massive irons beatings of Germans indeed. Good to know, my friends. What we got here? Won't it be out? He'll be out for the first leg. Yeah. The ties, for anyone interested, will be played on the 11th and 18th of April. And should we get to it, the semi-finals are 2nd and 9th of May. And if we should get to it, the final is the 22nd of May, which I've just realised I'm going to be in Dubai for. But it's all right. I go to Nelson's. Have a cracking night at Nelson's on the Todd with Dave and that lot. Actually, I don't know if my brother's still over there. He might be coming back over. Still buzzing from yesterday. Yeah, so we are. I mean, what a great game yesterday was. We actually came out of that really well. I thought the side played very well. And we did really look in trouble, I'll be honest. If you get Roma, yeah, exactly. We have Lazio, obviously massive West Ham, sort of, Di Canio type. There's a real correlation between West Ham and Lazio fans. So that's going to be amazing. I'd rather lose to Milan than Scousers, me too. Benfica, I mean, yeah, they're playing well at the moment. I think they're second in the Premier Liga, aren't they? I think Benfica. Roger Schmidt was the guy we were looking at as a potential West Ham manager, second in the Liga Portugal. Sorry, the Liga Portugal. Yeah, I mean, they obviously a good side. They've got the likes of Di Maria, obviously Marcos Leonardo, a guy that we were linked with in terms of Santos. He's playing very well. Okan Kokoro from Feyenoord, a midfielder we were linked with, the Turkish midfielder. David Neres, another guy we's linked with as well. Nicolas Otamendi. They got some good players. Got some very good players. Rafa Silva, Arthur Cabral, who was obviously playing for Fiorentina, who we were linked with, and now he's at Benfica, I believe. So yeah, well, Milan we had not ever seen these 3 years since I always wanted to. John, you're totally right, and I agree. I think we've had a bit of a duff. Looking at the draws over the last 3 years, and it's it's a first world problem really. Olympiacos was probably the biggest side we've been drawn against in those 3 group stages. Sevilla, obviously, a relatively pedigree side. Lyon, but not not a heavyweight. You're right. I think we haven't had one of them, a glamour tie. There was last year we could have had Barcelona if it had all worked out, but it hadn't. I'm with you. That's what I want at Milan. I want Inter Milan. Do we know? No, we don't, Ben. We don't. It's straight out today. we can be drawn against Liverpool and we can be drawn first or drawn second. My preference will be hopefully we get drawn to play the home leg second. Anyone who's at the Freiburg game yesterday, despite being a 5:45 kickoff, was one of the best atmospheres I've seen for a long time. And it's because it was the second time. We know what we needed to do. Same as the Zafia game. Then when we played Lyon and Frankfurt and obviously all the games last year as well, we didn't have that. It was always half time because we had the home match first. So we need that because that's brilliant. And obviously it won't be a 5:45 kickoff. It'll be an 8 o'clock kickoff. So you'll be able to see the fucking light show. So we didn't obviously have a light show last week. Yes, there rather. So you'll be able to see that. You'll be able to do that. We have the fireworks, all that crap as well. So it'll be all good. He's at Vasco da Gama in Brazil. Keep an eye on the channel. You never know. You never know who's going to turn up on the channel, but he's currently playing for Vasco da Gama in Brazil in the midst of their tournament at the moment. Parties, no, he's not. Wonder how long it's been since there's been no such. Great shout. Yeah. Well, it was up to, obviously, we knocked out Sevilla, didn't we? That was that then. Really want Liverpool versus got one of the best teams. Yeah, it'd be good. Stefan, glad you got it, mate. Don't get how Italians on top of the coefficient, seeing as how many. It's basically the performance of the side divided by how many sides, the points divided by how many are in there. Because we might have had more teams progressing, but we've got more teams in the pot. Our coefficient score is not as good as the Italians, who have got. I think we're currently second now, aren't we? Because of the German, because Freiburg, that was crucial in terms of that, apparently. But Holly's going to talk about that later on. Just watched, as I said, yesterday would be easy. They're rubbish. There we go. I love your courage wanting Milan. Why not, mate? We've got to play with it. You got to beat the big teams. So let's go for it. This first goal was epic. That boy is just magic. According to Luke, was it Luke or Matt or was it Cess? Someone mentioned he had different. Where is it? He had different boots on. Luke noticed that Kudus came back from the AFCONs wearing his Sketcher boots and hasn't been anywhere near the play or scored. Last night, he reverted back to his Puma boots and was back to his old self. Would he? Yeah, I think any of the Italian sides are going to get in trouble, aren't you, really? Unfortunately. I've been Dublin 22nd, travelling back from holiday, have a stop off. What a clever idea, Ian. Well done, my son. Friend of mine follows Marseille, so I used to annoy him by calling him Olympic mayonnaise. Very good. I'm drinking some beer 52 and sitting here naked. If you want, beer52.com/West Ham, there's a brand new case out. It's completely free. Oh, it's not. All you do is cover the postage of £5.99, and you get 8 craft beers from around the world this time. It's an around the world option. Brilliant it is. So just worth making that. Barry, hope you're well. Looking forward to the draw. What a cracking game yesterday, and what a difference to the stacking mentality. It's incredible, isn't it, Gaz? When you have like someone who's a number 10, who's got 10 on their shirt, playing as a number 10. And having 2 wingers and having a focal striker. It's like reinvent. I mean, tactical genius. Mental. Tell I get Marky. Yeah, but Mikey, if it wasn't for Genk, you wouldn't be here, would you? I want Benfica. Love to take get Atalanta, bring Skamaka back to the London Stadium. We are defo a top side. It's just about round pegs on my Italian club since 1981. Very good, Audi. I see a lot of people saying, "Oh, I wish we played like this all the time." But for me, it's playing that style of football at the right time. There's certain games where it wouldn't work for us, and it's about when we're playing the likes of, I said yesterday, I think we could have been 4-6 points better off if we'd adapted to this style against Burnley, Sheffield United. There's a lot of draws there where we could have played a more attacking style like this, and we'd have still had to shit out some results. And I think sometimes it's important to. Yeah. How do you see Liverpool? Through my eyes. Did you smile when Brighton went out? But they're already out anyway, weren't they, really? Again, as I said a few months ago, if we make it to Prague, then we make it to Dublin. My son loves Skamaki. He's seen him play in person. Still think he's plays for West Ham. We better tell him that. Be quite, especially if we get knocked out of him. Needs some of them knocked out next round. I thought it changed a little bit. It was on BBC today, wasn't it? I would love Benfica. Who would you put in defence, which is our fans, Fabs or Areola? Well, I think Areola, Fabianski did a fine job yesterday, I thought. Didn't have much to do. Whereas, I haven't got a problem with how it works out with that. Makes perfect sense to me. Do you think Kudus has far too much defending responsibility? I thought he was phenomenal yesterday. From a defense. Let me let the dog in. The dog's giving me puppy eyes. Come in, Belle. Come in, Bella. Come on, come in. Come in, come on. Come on. In you come. In you come. Come on. Come on, Belle. Come on. You want cuts? Belle? Come say hello. Come in, come in. Come in. All right. Bella. There's Bella. Say hello. Say hello. Say hello. Say hello. Go on. Go sit your basket. Bless her. I could see her. She was scratching. Mrs. Bunn had let her out and forgot to let her back in. So I could see her scratching at the window. I thought Kudus was phenomenal in terms of his defense, because it's not about being defensive. It's about it's about chasing down. And he did it so well yesterday. How many times did he take the ball off the foot, literally, of the right back or left back? Brilliant. If we get an easy run the final, you just know another will say you did. Oh, I don't care, market it. We don't care now. There he is. I never did get the email. I never did get the Dubai video. I think he was too pissed. Obviously, I got the little one which you put up, but never got the interview. Don't mind, joking. By the way, if we get to the final, I'm in Dubai for the final, mate. I just realised. Type that well, didn't I? You lot are going out the next round. Thanks, Marcus. Looking forward to Sunday if we play like that. I don't think we will do. Sunday's going to be interesting. We'll have David Moore's press conference later on. We know Diego Carlos is likely to miss. He went off injured. Ollie Watkins got a cut in his leg, but apparently it might not be that serious, so he'll probably play, sadly. Play like we did last night. We shouldn't be. They should be fearing us. Perhaps we have a cunning plan B. Let's hope so. Hope it's us and West Ham in the final. Can only hope for the English games. You must be a Liverpool fan, I can see. Ruby Tuesdays, hope you will. But you're Marseille. Have a good chance to progress. I totally agree. Fabianski's there still putting out. He is a great goalkeeper. He's still a goalkeeper that would be number one for a lot of the Premier League sides, probably below the top 4 or 5, I'd suggest. Cresswell found his redemption, wasn't it, for Cresswell? I mean, the likelihood is he's never going to play in Europe again for West Ham. So it was nice for him to get that goal, wasn't it? That sort of redemption from Frankfurt. Not yesterday, but centre-backs worried me. Yeah, yesterday, I mean, it was they played the right pairing for the game because Freiburg liked to basically have a big lad up front, and Holler, and they basically just pumped balls to him. So I thought defence was relatively untested yesterday. Sunday's going to be different. For me, I would bring in again. I know people go, okay, but he's quick. And up against Ollie, the only thing is the movements on Ollie Watkins would scare me. Also, what scares me is Soufal against either Diaby or Bailey. They swatch, that's what scares me. Hopefully, we may have Emerson back. We may have Emerson back for that game, but I'm sure Moisey will ask that. Who let the dogs out? Well, who let them in? Me. So cute. Yeah, the dog's not bad anyway. Indeed. Morning, Russ. Love to play AC Milan 2 legs. Don't think it is 2 legged as well. So, I think we could. That place, that London Stadium, that can rock. That place can go rocking. And I thought yesterday was, considering everything in terms of the timings, and there was still, I reckon, 50,000 odd there yesterday. It was amazing. And I love it because European games are different because the away fans bring it. And so naturally there is a back and forth there. But no, I was well up. I thought it was brilliant. And could you imagine if we get, I don't know, like an AC Milan, that place will be absolutely pumping. And when the crowd get going, I'm sat in my box, I can feel the ground move. I don't think that's a good thing though. Is the foundations okay, London Stadium? but I can feel my box sway and stuff, and it's really, that's when you know you and I've got like soundproof glass, and you can hear the sound like bellow through from the soundproof glass. That's what we want. Midfield did help. Yeah, exactly, because it was set up correctly, Mark. Isn't it? When the midfield set up correctly, it works. What time's the draw? In about 10 minutes, we're going to be starting. How do we keep Kudus unless we win the Europa League? I don't think winning the Europa League means we won't keep Kudus. I think getting into Europe next year means we have to keep Kudus or make it easier. But also, I think he's a good player, and the fact is, we're buying players. They're going to be put in the shop window because we're playing. They're very good players. Unfortunately, you can't keep them under lock and key now. But I think it depends what happens in the summer as well. If you get a different head coach comes in potentially, then that might encourage some players to hang around. It might not. Maybe people who were favourable under the current regime might think, actually, I'm not going to get much game time now. So it's the adverse thing. So is that a good thing, bad thing? We can only wait and see. Hindsight's a great thing. Would be a fairy tale. Oh, could you imagine at the end when you little thing, it was like, why? But don't forget, Tom Repka never scored a goal. Right back, Czech Republic, right back as well, and he played 100 and something. I think he has the record for the most amount of games having not scored a single goal. Because even Potsy scored one goal through someone's legs. 20 passes, second half. Is that the West Ham way? Wow, a lot of passes, man. Not quite yet. We've had the Champions League draw already, but not that one just yet. Fucking hilarious, Ruby. About 20 feet from the stage in the balcony. The sides are still slow. Was fasting too when he played. Yeah, I mean, it's Ramadan at the moment, isn't it? So, and that's a good point, actually. So, it's 3 weeks Ramadan. So, yeah, so it'll have finished by the time we play next round, I think. It may be soon, puppy. Maybe. Should be this week. Next week, mate, we're all a bit worse where I can imagine. Thing is, for the Dubai Hammers, it was a 5:45 kickoff, so that's like 9:45, like at night. So it's absolutely perfect for you guys. So I half expected you to be steaming anyway. What a win, what performance. Finally listen to us fans. Yep, all down to us. Marseille away should be fun. Ruby loves Bella. Yeah, she does. Hello. Do you want to come back up? Come back up and say hello. Come on in. Hello. You right, Trouble? I wanted to call you Bubbles, didn't I? That didn't work out, did it? Come on, people. Smash the like button. Give this great Hammers fan and Bella. Give it, not for me. Give it for the dog. If it's not for me, give it for Bella. You all right? Yeah? Oh, it's... No? Okay. Phillips, JWP, and Alvarez will start. I don't know. I have no idea yet. I'm going to wait till this gets out of the way, then we'll see. Woof, woof, indeed. Howard has gently caressed the like button. And if you caress the like button, Howard, did it go... Blah, blah, blah? You having a sniff? Come, put you down. Go and sit in your basket. Go. That's it. I need a big manly dog. So this... come on. Wait for my thing to want to work. Sorry, my focus has gone out. Let me try and just refocus it. I'm a bit blurry. I do apologize. Here we go. Do you think was happier for scoring or not conceding? Not conceding. Confident of Emerson back Sunday? I am indeed. Yep, great win for them as well. Actually, afterwards, after the draw, we're going to have, like we've done before, we get some guests on. We've got 2 members of the band Feet. One's a Villa fan, one's a West Ham fan. We're going to have a little chat about the game tomorrow. I still can't trust Mavropanos. Game on Sunday. Where's the draw being streamed? No idea. We don't know where we are with DM like an X any reason, but sometimes it's fun. Indeed, sometimes you just go back to the well, don't you? One more time, one more night. I was worried about the team yesterday, but me too. I was shitting myself yesterday. And it was good. So we got the early goal. And it was like, right, calm down. What's your job at West Ham? I am the match day DJ. So like when if you're at the ground and you hear I'm for blow bubbles coming out, that's me. That's what I do. our players within the shop window. Indeed. Need to keep these players. We certainly do, but be realistic as well. It's like sometimes if we can, that's if a side plays a silly money. We've seen how well we've reinvested the Declan Rice money. If we got an £85 million bid for Man City for Paqueta, it's how that money is reinvested for the greater good of the team. I mean, I think we've got a better team now than we did last year. Because the likes of Kudus, it's not all a one-man team. It's, yes, you've got Paqueta, but you've got Bowen, you've got Kudus, you've got Alvarez, you've got some very good players. How many touches did he get? He got 2 or 3 touches, didn't he? I felt like a proud dad seeing him come on. I believe that's the 17th or maybe 18th academy player that David Moyes has given a debut to since his time at West Ham. So, but I was made up for George. George is a fucking good player. George reminds me of like a Jack Grealish player, which is a bit sort of like, I don't know how he'd fit into a Moyes side. But if you play him on the wing, he's young enough, he's nippy enough at the moment. Liverpool fan, I'd rather get an English team now. Me neither, I wouldn't. Yeah, he was so happy, wasn't it? And it's great because he's been through the ranks. And I've seen him a lot. I've seen him a lot play in the under 20, under 18s, under 21s, and yeah, great to see. And that's what and that's maybe another 10 minutes would have been nicer, but just for him to do that, that's he's made his West Ham debut. I think it's something like a 1200th play or something like that. It's crazy. Rubes, did you used to run a laundrette called the Filthy Gusset? No. Are you not talking to me? You're talking to me because I said Russ, sorry. 9th end of Ramadan. Thanks, Liam. Yes, we'll be done by then because the dates for the quarterfinals are the 11th and 18th of April. And then the semi-finals are the 2nd and 9th of May. We're going to find out who we will get in the quarterfinals. We'll also find out who potentially we can get in the semi-finals. So we'll find the path to Dublin. And that'll be starting very, very soon. Right. Everyone loves Bella. Is that attack dog? Hardly. Normal service, probably. If it's Ramadan put through by the opposition goal, well, only until sundown, mate. Yeah. Bite your face off. Absolutely bite your face off. I've got 2 Bordeaux Mastiffs. You need one of them. Nah, I don't. I like little dogs. I wanted a bigger dog, but anyway. Come on, you wines. Indeed. I just want a commentator who can pronounce Mavropanos. Well, Martin does a very good job of that. He does a very good job of that. I think I'm very impressed with what Martin does. Konstantinios Mavropanos, and he also rolls the R's as well, which I think is very impressive. Very impressive indeed. We'll be kicking off the draw soon, and then I'm going to dip out, and then Anton's... Oh, here he is. He's going to jump in. I didn't hear Bubbles at the start of the game where he's slacking. For the UEFA games, we don't play it. They have their... we've got, like Champions League music. There's your music. We're like, oh, anticipation. So we actually play the Bubbles before then. But we did it at halftime. When they come out as well. So not slacking, just keeping it. There he is. Come on. Come on.
What you all been saying?
Here we go. There is a lot of interest. A lot of people want Benfica. And someone, and then it's Milan.
Come on! Quarterfinal 3 years in a row. Buzzing.
Yeah.
Honestly, man. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. What an achievement. And then, do you know what, Russ? I only heard a little bit of what you were saying because I was taking a little man out for a walk for a sleep. And just every team in this tournament now is like elite. And we have played, listen, don't downsize what we've achieved over the last couple of years. Like you said, Russ, we've played Lyon, we've played Sevilla, Olympiacos, such a reputable European team over the years. Just to name a couple, Fiorentina, like, wow, I mean, you're joking me. So, but obviously someone said the heavyweights, and a heavyweight would be nice. A heavyweight would be nice.
Yeah, it would be. I think it's going to be really interesting to see what happens, man. Really interested to see what happens.
Mr. Marky Noble, come on, Marky Noble!
Mark and Andrew are there.
Fucking dancer!
Mark and Andrew. I like Andrew. Andrew's lovely.
Sorry.
He's a lovely man.
I don't know why I'm so excited. Oh man.
Well, it is exciting.
It is exciting.
I mean, if you saw the Champions League one, that was a really good draw. You know, I think they're a bit fucked off because they got Milan it's not Madrid versus Man City, which is a really good game. Which I think they're probably hoping they'd have done that a bit earlier. But
did you see Scamacca getting on the score sheet again for Atalanta? What a goal!
Yeah,
what a goal he scored.
He did, man.
So obviously we've got Atalanta, Benfica, Milan, Roma, Leverkusen, Liverpool, Marseille, West Ham. 3 opportunities to get an Italian team, 1 opportunity to get a French team, 1 opportunity to get a English team, 1 opportunity to get a Portuguese team. Freddie wants a Spanish team, but there is no Spanish team in the last day.
Sorry, Fred. I know it's your birthday on Monday, but yeah.
So he's chosen.
Right,
Portugal.
I'm going to drop out in a minute, and I'll be back in.
Go for it.
Portugal. It's nearer. It's near. It's a bit like Spain, isn't it? Let's be honest.
Yeah.
It's a bit like Spain. Right, I'll be back.
Anton, on yesterday's discussion, I can do a few wooden bowls with Crosshammer's logo inside. I can send a few, maybe an auction around food banks. More than happy to do that. That would be amazing. Let's definitely get a chat on the go, Howard, and we'll do something there. Do a giveaway as well. As you know, we love to do a little cheeky giveaway on the West Ham network. Byron says Leverkusen. I mean, if they were on the verge of being eliminated by Azerbaijan, said Quarterback, just maybe. Just don't get Liverpool, but typical, isn't it? It's typical. Alex is in the house. If you haven't already, make sure you go and check out his reaction video to the game yesterday, as well as the TikTok takeover on Tuesday evening. But go and check out his TikTok channel as well. Happy Hammerette cannot hang about. Whoever the draw will be an amazing away day unless it's Anfield. Absolutely. Hopefully AC Milan. Ruby Tuesday. Ruby, I seen your email. We will reply to it. There's so many emails we've received over the last couple of days. Good to see you, my friend. I'm just waiting for the draw details to come up. We have the man in the background, DJ Russie B, will be bringing us the draw live. So I wonder, Russ, can you bring that up on the screen? If you are listening, there you go. Let's just get it nice and ready. Remember, this draw is for the quarterfinals, and they also will draw the semi-final draw as well. I'm going to take that Beer 52 logo off. There you go. And the ties will, for the quarterfinals, take place on the 11th and 18th of April. Of course, depending on the draw, will depend on whether West Ham play at home or away in the first game. So we're just waiting on the draw to take place. Just trying to see who's going to come out and do the draw. Let me see what the comments are here. Afternoon all. Why can't that performance be put to Sheffield United, Luton, Fulham, and so on? Would probably still slip up now and then, but I truly believe that great attacking team let him go more often. Rob, I do agree with you on some of the things you say there. Someone said last night, why can't we do it every game? I don't think we would do it every game, but I think we could have applied those tactics to maybe 3 or 4 games, like you've mentioned there. Then I genuinely believe we would have turned those games over and won those games. I think the Sheffield United game we would have won. I think the Burnley game we would have won. I really do think that. And I think we could be 6 to 8, possibly 9 points ahead of where we are right now. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Laurenti is doing the job. The draw. Right, come on. Put it in. Who do you want? Put it in the comments. Benfica. Howard wants Benfica. Stuart Harris says, great night last night and respect for travelling supporters. They worked harder than the team they were following. Bless them, 100%. Benfica for you. Kevin Baxter wants West Ham v AC Milan. 1-0 home, 1-0 all away. Right, let me just bring this. I want to just tell you AC Milan v West Ham. Let's see. I just want to bring your attention. So on the 14th of right, so 14th of December 1954, West Ham played AC Milan. That was my dad's first ever West Ham game at Upton Park. His first ever game at Upton Park. So I've said to him, I'd love if we pulled out AC Milan. I'll get him to the game as well. Hope we get Roma. We would battle in the Conference League champions. Bring on Benfica from ads. Astra Gugu. Everyone's looking for all the cheeky comments there. Where are we? Benfica Marseille, please. Just listening to what Laurenti is saying. But he is talking a little bit of waffle. Steve Sprague's in the house. Good to see you. Stuart wants AC Milan. John wants anyone. It's a great away day, whoever we get. Yeah, absolutely. Listen, bring on anyone. I think it's like the only reason I would say not Liverpool is not just because they're playing so well. It's just because we play them all the time and you want to see something fresh and new. But as we've said, that is probably going to happen, isn't it? Lawrence says my wife is from Portugal, so I could give her a smack talk during that competition. There you go. I didn't know that, Lawrence. It's always good to hear that sort of stuff as well. Listen, if you're all new around here, if you're just joining us, please hit that subscribe button. Give the channel a little bit of a support. If you are new, click on that subscribe button, as you can see there. Then hit the bell notification. That will notify you when our shows do go live. Right. Are you ready? Are you ready? The draw is about to take place. We are about to find out who West Ham will face in the quarterfinals. Third consecutive season in the Europa, in Europe, in Europe in the quarterfinals. My daughter's half Portuguese. Our crazy arse man is a Benfica fan. Wow. I take Benfica or Marseille. Got a Sky Scanner open, ready for a nice holiday. Bet it's Liverpool. That's typical, isn't it? Got Liverpool written all over it. They want Liverpool, allows them to come to London for some pre-Christmas show. Only if people have liked that are watching. I've got remember the semi-final will be drawn as well, but here we go. Here we go. First ball's out. First ball is out. And the first team, AC Milan. AC Milan right off the cuff. AC Milan is out. They have come out of the draw instantly, which also means if West Ham do get them now, West Ham would play our second game at home if we're to get them. Come on, West Ham. Give us West Ham. Give us West Ham. Give us West Ham. Come on. Come on. Roma. AC Milan versus Roma. Two of the Italian giants out of the bag, not West Ham. AC Milan versus Roma. First tie. What a tie. What a tie. All Italian. Uh-oh, here we go. Here we go. Who's next out the pot? Who is next out the pot? Who have we got? Looks like it's Liverpool. I think it's Liverpool. It's Liverpool. It's Liverpool. What are the chances? What are the chances? Liverpool are out of the pot. Holy shit. Here we go. It's going to be West Ham, innit? It is going to be West Ham. So you've got an all-Italian tie. Will they pull out the bag, an all-English tie? Laurenti's pulled the ball out. He's untwisting it. Atalanta. Wow. Liverpool, Atalanta. So all Italian teams are gone, so there's no trip to Italy for West Ham in this draw. Straight off the bag, Italy. So Leverkusen, who is left, is West Ham, Marseille, Benfica, and Leverkusen. Out of all them, who do you want? Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Bayer Leverkusen. Is it going to be a trip to Germany? Is it going to be a trip to Alonso? Bayer Leverkusen are out of the draw. Benfica, Marseille, West Ham left. Who will we get? Will it be us? Will it be West Ham? Holy shit, what ties they are. All tasty ties so far. Every game's going to be a tasty one, isn't it? Right, let's see. West Ham, Leverkusen. West Ham, Leverkusen. The draw, what everybody want. The team that play on the front foot, the team that attack. Wow. 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 West Ham take on Leverkusen and the draw. And technically, we'll be playing the home game first. It looks like we will be playing the home game, the away game first, and then the home leg, the second game, which means Benfica will take on Marseille in the next round. Wow. No, there's no shit. No, there's not. Bye bye. Nah, there's not. Ah, shit. It's all buzzing. It's all good. It's all good. And we're going to Germany again. Yes, absolutely. Do you know what? In order to win the competition, you are going to have to beat the best teams in this competition. You're going to have to beat the best teams in this competition. That is what it is. It simply is what it is. There's the draw for the quarterfinals. West Ham take on Bayer Leverkusen. Obviously have been on fire this season in the Bundesliga thanks to that man, Xavier Alonso. We are away first. We will be away first. It looks like we will, but we were going to get the semi-final draw just now. I'm just going to, and yeah, as Russ said, Karabakh nearly done them as well. Let me bring this up for you. Founded in 1904. They've got 2 Bundesliga things. They've won the UEFA Cup as well. Let me just drop this comment off. Bayer Leverkusen have finished as runner-up in the Bundesliga 5 times without winning the competition. A record in German football. They play at the Bay Arena. Capacity is 30,000 fans. Right, let's see what the semi-final draw is going to bring to us. Winners of the quarter-final 4 is Benfica Marseille. So this will show us the route through the winners of quarter-final 4. The winners of quarter-final 4. Let's see who what will take on. Will it be quarter-final 3? Will it be quarter-final 3? Quarterfinal 2, Liverpool Atlanta. So West Ham and Leverkusen, the winner of that game, will take on AC Milan or Roma. The route to Dublin is on our pages. We know exactly what we need to do to get there. It also aligns the 2 English clubs with the possibility of meeting each other in the final in Dublin. So Liverpool and West Ham, if both teams win both legs of the quarters and the semis, can meet each other in Dublin. But West Ham, little cheeky old West Ham, have to get past Bayer Leverkusen of Germany first. AC Milan will take on Roma. What an absolute baller of a game. We'll look at all those fixtures. And to be honest with you, I think the Benfica Marseille one, for them to, in terms of on paper, is a favourable draw for both of them. You know, I think that's probably who they would have wanted each other, and it gives them a decent route to get through to the semi-finals. And looking at that, it looks like West Ham are on definitely by far the hardest side of the draw. There is no ifs or buts or maybes, and Liverpool have definitely had the favourable draw from that one there. So AC Milan, Roma, Leverkusen and West Ham, those 4 teams stand in the way of West Ham making it to Dublin in the Europa League final. It's a very exciting prospect, obviously, coming up with that. Let me just have a look at this. Listen, keep the faith, everyone. Please keep the faith. That's what we need to do. We want to. How do I bring this me back on? How's that? Where's that gone? There it is. There. Just keep the faith. Like that. Listen, it's a cup competition. It's a knockout over 2 legs. Let's see what they can say. Wow, from Maltese, easy win. 2 worst teams play each other. From Jolinho, Leverkusen was so poor yesterday against Karabakh. Perfect. Gotta fancy that. That's unbelievable. And do you know what? We will be the away side. Good work. I'll take it. Only thing that is that they are favourites. Good. Good. Away first. Moyes parking the bus already. Few minutes away from facing Karabakh. Happy with that. Park the bus away and went to London Stadium again. Easy. It happened with Sevilla, so who knows? We could shock the world. Noble doesn't look too happy. I think he was quite happy, to be honest. I think he looked at it and went, wow, what a footballing team. So we've got now we've got, let me just confirm the dates. April 11th is the first leg, and the return legs will be on the 18th, and the semi-finals will take place on the 2nd and 9th of May. Absolutely, Moyes ball. the shit out of the first leg, batter them at the London Stadium. I love that enthusiasm from you, Toby. Germany, easy drive, put them out. More sauerkrauts. Germany will hate West Ham. It's because they look like it's a walkover. They won't give us the same. Just glad it's not Liverpool, just because it would be more boring and also tough. To be honest with you, yeah, absolutely. But you don't want to play the same team 40 million times in a season. That's why I felt a little bit about Freiburg. But listen, we're getting Bayer Leverkusen. Great draw, keeps away from the pool till the final. Let's shot the world. Well, it'll be fun while it lasted, Hammers. We know we're not winning, right? No, we don't. No, we don't. We know we are going to go there. Easy route, not a problem for Mark Alexander. Terrible draw. West Ham v Liverpool. Final then, yes, easy. Leverkusen haven't lost in 37 games. Well, there's always a time and a place for that to happen, isn't there? Easy for Liverpool then. That's not a terrible draw, Paul. Cheer up. A home draw for the semi. Not ideal. It's not. No, it's not. If both teams go through, we will be the away team on the first game of the semi-final. Leverkusen, Liverpool final. Liverpool versus Leverkusen final is in. No, it's not. West Ham first team on beating Leverkusen this season 100%. I'm happy with that draw. I am as well. Karabag almost took them out. We're out. No, we're not, to be honest. I like us playing away first. I do as well. Leverkusen undefeated all season. Big game for West Ham. Happy with Leverkusen. Then Roma or AC. All good sides. We are always the first team other teams beat in a long losing run. So obviously we'll be the first team Leverkusen lose to. Areola has to play instead of Fabianski. It's a cup game if anything is possible. If we win, hopefully we can get Alonso. This is perfect. A good draw for West Ham against Leverkusen. I knew we'd end up on the hard side of the draw. Happy we away on the first leg. Muggy Germans, West Ham will smash them. Russ, just to confirm, can you put in the private chat, what are you doing, by the way, next? What's the plan next for the show? Are we doing what you had said? Are you coming on and then driving forward with this here? Could have been a lot worse. I'll take it from Mark Alexander. West Ham in Dublin against Liverpool. Could you imagine? Yeah, absolutely. Leverkusen are 37 games undefeated. Alonso will show Moyes who's the daddy again. We have nothing to lose and everything to gain. I love that. Man said this perfect. Everyone is good. This is left. Areola needs to play and go in Europe in the Prem. Yeah, I'm relatively happy with that. There wasn't even any easy draws. What did you expect? Glad we got drawn away in the first leg. Going to be one hell of a second leg at home. It'll be the away side if you get Liverpool anyway, no matter what kit the teams have on. I'm puffing out my cheeks. It was the January, February. I would have pants. It was Leverkusen. With that, Alvarez, we're going to be a big miss in the first leg. It's going to be a huge miss in the first leg, but the benefit is we will be at home for the second one. Away kit for the final again. Moyes, the first man to beat Alonso this season. It's written in the stars. We like being the underdogs. Anton, will David Moyes throw the Liverpool game? Should we get that far? It's all into the European tie, isn't it? But now we're in the back being good. I'm like 50-50 now. I know Liverpool are clear favourites, but bloody hell, at least try and make it hard for them. West Ham, 2 attempts on goal. Leverkusen, 18 attempts on goal. West Ham won 3-1 from Toby Sampson. I love that. 2 attempts on goal, but we still win 3-1. Second leg at home. Got beat Bayern Leverkusen and beating Milan and Roma would be more possible, though they will shithouse their way through both matches knowing them. Watkins went off injured last night. We'll have to see how he is, because I think it was just a cut. It did look originally bad, but he might not be as bad as people think. So people are on the same page then. Double H11, West Ham facing the league leaders of Germany. What time to be alive. Ain't played Moyes ball, though, have they? Although altogether now, I'm forever blowing bubbles. James says West Ham will end Leverkusen's run, guarantee it. Michael Blaze says Sevilla never lost a game in Europa till they met us. Have faith. Mozart, he did. Howard, although nothing seriously. Apparently, all good runs come to an end sometime. Nobles looks worried. He doesn't. Low block. Moyes has just ordered another bus just in case. Come on, you irons from Paul. Come on, you irons from Sarah. Iron Bubbles says Moyes won't attack this game. It will be 11 behind the ball and hope for a draw in the first leg. Maltese, kudos will Lucas, Bowen, and Antonio will smash them. Dublin booked already. No Alvarez away to Bayern. Our defence will retreat further than Russie. We'll shithouse it. The away fixture at Leverkusen, I'll do a low block. Bayern are 37 games undefeated, but it's not going to happen at some point. Come on, your Ripnonski. There we go. Harry, if we like what we did last night, we'll be fine. This is a proper European tie. It's great, proper opponents. Very exciting. Absolutely, Paul. This is what we come here for. This is what we pay the big money for. Once our lining is 2 Italian teams will go into the next round. 38 is my lucky number. Balls deep. West Ham, the first team to win the Conference, Europa, then Champions League consecutively. Could you imagine? Could you imagine? We're West Ham, you never know. I thought anybody but Liverpool, so I'm fairly happy to do defence job on them over there and change tactics back over here. Maybe what's the date of the game in Germany? The date of the game in Germany will be the 11th of April. The first tie will be the 11th of April. Let me just see here. Let me just give that to you. On to next up. Right, there you go. Yeah. So yeah, it's all in. It's all there in front of you now. Hopefully, Tim Steiden can give us some insight into his old club. Moyes is calling the boys from the back stuff to get up at the wall in Germany. One for the older members. 11th of April. We are going to win. West Ham, Liverpool final payback suite. Could you imagine? Oh my God, stressing out. Cheers, buddy. Looking at ferry tickets. If we win this cup, I'm going to write Moyes a letter of apology for doubting his razor sharp mind. Listen, if we win this cup, I think we should all make a promise that we get a tattoo of David Moyes on our bodies. Neil, there you go. Mark, thanks, Anton. Thanks, everyone. Another boring draw. If we're going out, I wanted to face a glamour club like AC Milan. Come on, John, mate. 11th of April away, 18th of April at home. Anton away to Leverkusen at low block. I cannot believe I'm saying that. Oh, I'll absolutely love it. Right, Russ, you coming on and having a little chin wag with me before I go? Let me know if you are. Keep everyone entertained. Toby, sharpen your quill. There you go. Let's see what he's saying. What's he saying? 1 minute. He'll be here in 1 minute. He's leaving me alone. So what do you think then? Genuinely, are you buzzing about that? Or are you not? Now, listen, what I will do is give everyone a little idea of how much it will be to get to Leverkusen if you are fancying it. So let's have a look here. Leverkusen. I did this the last time for anyone that was looking into it. So there's 5 nearby airports. So the closest ones to them are Dusseldorf, Cologne, Eindhoven, Dortmund, and Wies. So Dusseldorf, what's that one you've got up there from Stansted? Skipper. £253 with Ryanair from Stansted on the 11th and 12th. Hammer says if Moyes sets up like yesterday, we can win both games, but it's not going to be easy. It certainly is not. Sorry, Anton, promised the wife I'd never get a tattoo on my arse. Love for Paqueta to smash a 30-yard volley in the 92nd minute while Gerrard watches on. Jesus, mate, could you imagine? Right, so let's see. So for people going from London, let's see what London brings up for you as an option. London to, let's see if, do Leverkusen have an airport? It doesn't look like it. So it's Cologne is the option. So if you're flying out, let's say on Wednesday, coming back on Friday, let's apply that and see what options come up for flights. Well, I'm telling you now, if you're willing to go on the Wednesday and come back on the Friday, you've got a deal for £120. In actual fact, you have got a deal for £64 from Stansted to Cologne. £64. And that's operated by Malta Air. And it's direct Stansted to Cologne. And then Cologne back to Stansted. That is going on the Wednesday and coming back on the Friday. £64 return from Stansted. So there you go. That's the cheapest I've found. That is a ridiculous price. If you wanted to go out there and soak up a little bit of the atmosphere, I'm assuming they'll get snapped up as soon as they can. So that was flying from Stansted on a 7 o'clock morning on the Wednesday to Cologne, arriving there 9:15 in the morning, and then coming back on the Friday at 10:10 at night and arriving back in Stansted at 10:30 at night. Cheapest chips, Anton. It certainly is. Now, for me, whilst you're there, let me have a look and see what my flights will be. Let's see if they go there. And then I'll have to negotiate with them. Oh, my God, man. It's not an option from where I live. It's not an option from where I live. It's £400 so far. Let's have a look at Edinburgh, just for anyone that wants to know. God, it's so cheap from London. So cheap from London. Wow. Didn't we play Leverkusen in the preseason friendlies? We did. Forever blowing bubbles. Dubai to Dusseldorf. Direct flights with Emirates being booked by the Dubai Hammers. Absolutely, Simon. Absolutely. I seen your video last night and you did look. Oh, well, I didn't see you. We get Leverkusen. Can we please make a bid to sign the coach whilst we're over there? Book today, prices will go up tomorrow. This is going to be the highest invasion of Brits into Germany for a long time. My private jar is picking hill. Going to beat them, mark my words. Leverkusen not a great draw. Maybe the euphoria of winning the Bundesliga affects them and they drop off a bit. Not sure where you're seeing that, Anton. Them flights already 295. Are you talking from London to Cologne, mate? No, I am looking. I'll bring it up just to prove the point here. Let's see if they've gone up by any. London to Cologne. Nope, I've still got them at that price, mate. Let me see if I select it. What happens? Oh. Why has that gone up? Yeah, that looks like it's gone up, mate. It does look like it's gone up in price already. Wow. The quarterfinal dates, the cheapest. Let's see if we can get that. All right, hold on. No. Oh, it's gone up again. Yeah, they're all going up. I don't know why they're doing that. Let's see if I can click that. Yeah, they are all going up, Russ. Sorry, everyone, we're all talking about the prices of flights. And as I am doing this live, Russ, the flights are from 64 to 295, 120 to 270. They're going up immediately now.
That's how it does. That's how you do it, isn't it? It's like that's how John and Martin does it. They have all eight countries all set up, and as soon as it's drawn, they've already got it. You know, they put their booking.com. You always get your things straight away. You get your flights, you know, already, and just press the button as soon as that draw happens. You just got to get in before they get in. Mental, isn't it?
Yeah, it is absolutely
mental.
What do you think of that then, Russ? Are you happy?
Happy. Well, I'm happy with the fact that we're playing away for the quarters first, and potentially the semis as well if we get through. That's a massive thing. That, you know, that's a proper 12-man second leg.
Düsseldorf.
Have you got Scotland to Düsseldorf? So yeah, that's really good. I think that's really good. I'm really excited about that because that's going to be that 18th is going to on 18th of April. That's going to be fucking amazing here. That's going to be amazing as long as we're still in the tie, of course. By then, that's going to be the crowd are going to be up for that, and it's going to be a really pumping atmosphere. That's for sure. So I'm looking forward to that. And Christ knows what happens if we get through that into the semi-finals. Who knows? Yeah, it's the toughest draw, but it is, and you can just imagine
it's what it is, mate.
You can just imagine, obviously, if all the hoo-ha with you know Alonso and yada yada, that Moyes would really want to put one over him. That is the biggest. He potentially could give the biggest fuck you to the West Ham fan base by beating Bayer Leverkusen.
If West Ham play the way that we did against Freiburg, but also if West Ham collectively play anywhere close to the standards we've been playing over the last 3 years in Europe, we're going to give Leverkusen a game. There's no, again, ifs, buts, and maybes.
And we've
over
seen
2
it.
legs.
And we've seen it. You know, we've seen the fact is the home and away leg against Karabakh, they went 2-0 down. On both legs, and the fact is, Karabakh went to 10 men, and Karabakh could have easily knocked out Bayer Leverkusen yesterday. Yeah. You know, they went down to 10 men, and that's what swung it for them in the last 10 minutes. So they're not, and you don't know. I haven't looked. I need to look at the fixtures around that time because they're riding high in the Bundesliga. They're unbeaten in the Bundesliga at the moment. They would want to go the whole season in the Bundesliga being undefeated. That's their priority of winning the league. So they might just take one step off. You know, they may do. You never know. I'm clutching at straws, I know, but fuck it. It's done now, isn't it? So we've got to see.
Well, let's have a look here. As you said, this works differently now. The way I want it to happen. No, sorry.
We'll be having we'll be putting up some stuff about Bayer Leverkusen, like we always do. Who are you? That will be going up very shortly, so you can watch that after the live stream today.
So like you've said, hold on a minute. Right, here we go. Leverkusen playing the semi-final of the domestic cup in Germany against Düsseldorf on the 3rd of April. They then play Union Berlin away on the 6th of April. They then play West Ham on the 11th. And then they've got Werder Bremen 3 days later at home. then it's West Ham, and then it's Dortmund. So they've got some really tasty ties. Let's have a look at their league position. So Dortmund,
top, yeah,
well, they're top, but Dortmund are fighting for Europe. They've actually got Dortmund and Stuttgart, who are sitting in fourth, third and fourth, straight after West Ham. They've got Werder Bremen, who are mid-table. They've got Union Berlin, who are fighting just before us, are fighting for safety. And Dusseldorf, where are they? They're not even in the Bundesliga. They must be in the league below. So yeah, they've got some tasty ties. But then again, equally, so do we, Russ.
Yeah.
But the difference, but Russ, you made the valid point there. The difference between us and them is they're fighting to win the league.
It's true.
So there is that kind of thing.
Yeah. They're fighting to win the league, but also they would love to win the league and be undefeated.
Yeah.
And that must be, they are, they're 10 points clear of the Bundesliga. So it's going to take a real fuck up from them to lose this. But I imagine that they want that undefeated. That's a huge FU to the likes of Dortmund, Bayern Munich. This we've come out from relatively nowhere. Last year we were, obviously Alonso took over halfway through the season and did a really good job and got them into Europe. And now this is what's pushing on. So it's and they want to go for they've got a double as well because they're in the cup as well, aren't they? So domestic cup. So really it's clutching at straws a little bit, but they'll have they got the semi-final, haven't they? Then Werder Bremen, I suppose they got not too bad either side of us, but it's huge for them. It's huge for them as well as it is for us. Obviously, we've got a lot of really tough games in between that spell as well. But look,
when are we playing them? They're playing on the 18th.
We play them, here at the 18th. Yeah,
put the wrong dates in.
You're booking your and we've played Fulham on the 13th at home. So we'd have had 2 home games back to back, and then I think we've got quite a busy. I think if I'm right, we've got Spurs, Wolves, Spurs at home, Wolves away, and then Leverkusen away. Then we play Fulham at home and Leverkusen at home. Then I think it's Palace away. So we've got some, plenty there, mate. Plenty there. If you scan the flight prices, they'll always increase because of the built-in algorithms. Might be worth a VPN, such as surfshark.com. Try that. Put in West Ham Network and you get to discount. Our front three are strong. I don't fear his Germans. They've already won the league pretty much. Yeah, but they still want that. I guarantee, as Alonso would want that undefeated. That's a huge thing to put on his CV. You go for a whole season in the Bundesliga undefeated. Would you have rathered our draw against Leverkusen or draw and then have to play Liverpool in the semis? Or no, I think I in a weird way, I think actually I'd rather Leverkusen now and then, because as Anton says, it does mean that us and Liverpool are totally apart, hopefully into the final. And so, that would be amazing.
Russ, the way to look at it is any one of those teams would have always been problematic. I suppose if you look at it, favorable draw, it would be, I suppose you could say, the Benfica and Marseille teams. However, let's look at Roma. They've got Kaku's banging in goals left, right, and centre. And who does he like to score against? West Ham. So, okay, maybe it's not a bad thing that you avoid him and Roma. Again, a team that's punching in Europe every season. That they are thereabouts between Champions League, winning the competitions, getting to the finals, getting to the semi-finals. They're very regular. AC Milan, big heavyweight of Europe as well. Atalanta, a team that's probably what would you maybe underachieving in Serie A, but have done reasonably well in Europe.
Yeah, they have. Yeah, I think they've probably got Liverpool have probably got the easiest tie out of those, I'd suggest. Just because Atalanta, they run really hot and cold. Benfica, Marseille, I think again that's I think if you got either Marseille or Atalanta, I think you've done well. But yeah, they have underachieved. Schumacher's starting to find his feet a little bit, and he'd score against us. So that's that. Hopefully, issue gets out of the way, because you'd imagine that. Where's the dog? She's asleep. You'd imagine that Liverpool should win that. Well, Liverpool are playing the first leg at home, which is not ideal for them. But yeah, I think, and don't forget, potentially we could have AC Milan semi-final.
Yeah.
So fucking hell, that'd be huge.
So I just want to confirm 100% West Ham will be playing away in
Yep.
the second game, just before I click book.
Yep.
Okay. So
that's what we've been led to believe.
We'll be scheduled to head to Germany on Thursday, the 11th of April, before hosting the second leg a week later. Final confirmation of the dates and kickoff times is due to follow later today.
Yeah. They'll do that later on.
I think they have to sit together, don't they, to work out all the fixtures in and around
team news. Yeah, because obviously we had an issue last time. We won't have the issue this year, because you've got Liverpool playing at home, with AC Milan and Roma are playing in Italy. So you'll have one home UK team, British team, English team rather. You'll have one Italian side playing at home, and away obviously gets Roma, so they will be playing that. But they'll just confirm the times more than anything, and just in case there is, because also they take into account the Champions League as well. If there's any ties where say I don't know, if Bayern Munich were playing, did they get through it? No. Yes, if Bayern Munich are playing or someone in Germany, and they don't necessarily have everyone, but that shouldn't be a problem with this, because it's all different this time. But no, you're right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Well, we are playing at home the second leg. That's what we're in. Yeah, that's what we're in. We are playing away first. We certainly are. Simon. That's what Anton's. Yeah, because he's booking the things. So. Yes, we are. So we're playing at Leverkusen on the 11th and playing at London Stadium on the 18th. It's going to be rocking. That's for sure.
And then, listen, for this geezer here, let me just bring him into the equation. I'm going to be texting you back, Mikey, because there's some. I've fluttered the idea with Russ, but we're going to be pushing something with you, mate, and I'm excited about it. And I listened to a song, and I was driving in the car, and I was buzzing with what you said, the second verse. It's really quite exciting, Russ. So I'll bring that to your attention very soon. And Mikey then will be pushing all your stuff out there.
Yeah, you're right, Michael. You got to beat the best. You have to beat the best. Yes, we know, and yes, we know, Simon. Yeah, we know. We're fully aware. See, Anthony's because he's got a book, so he's thinking about. Yeah, he knows the.
No, I've got everything sitting there. So when I come off, I'm going to go through, negotiate. I can definitely go the home 100%. That's done. I'll tie that in. And then I just need to go negotiate, see if there's any possibility of being away. What's fortunate for me is I can fly in on Thursday morning and fly out on Friday, so I don't need to stay the 2 if I wanted to for quite cheap. So I just need to go and do the negotiation.
Good luck.
I need it.
Good luck. What's on the second kickoff? Be 2:45. Yeah, probably
9 a.m.
Yeah, exactly. No, it will be an evening kickoff. It'll be an 8 o'clock kickoff, that's for sure. And yeah, so yeah, unlike yesterday. Although I'm not being funny, atmosphere was probably one of the best I've seen at London Stadium yesterday. It was absolutely banging. Yesterday. Lads, I'm an old bastard. We can beat the good teams, lose the shit. We can do this over 2 games. And you're right, Stevie, it is over 2 legs. You know what I mean? So, if we go to Leverkusen and get a draw, or get a narrow defeat, or even go in 1-0 up, you never know. Strange things have happened at sea. Anything is possible. We beat, as you said, Sevilla. Sevilla hadn't lost in the Europa League until we turned up and did them. And then it came back from 1-0 down. Ray Stewart was on the mic yesterday, giving his Braveheart address to the fans. We're getting back for the quarterfinals for sure. He did a good job. I think bless Ray. I think he had a bit too much of the old whiskey. But it was great. And I had to turn the volume down and turn the bass down as well, so you can actually understand what he's saying. Yeah, Anton's going to go and negotiate with his wife now to see if he can get to the game. So fingers crossed.
Home leg done. Home leg tick. That's fine.
Home leg done. 18th of April done.
18th. I nearly booked the 11th of April for London, but that's all
right. But also potentially semi-final AC Milan. Your dad.
Yeah.
How awesome would that be?
Yeah.
Absolutely awesome. That'd be fantastic, man.
Absolutely.
Brilliant.
Right,
Cool
I'm going to love
beans.
and leave you. You're going to complete the rest of the show.
Well, I was, yeah, but they're not turning up. But I'll just carry on checking. Don't worry.
All right.
Send a text from their agent. But anyway, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Carry on. I'll let you to it, mate. I'll let you go.
Much love, everyone.
You
Come on, you Irons.
There we go.
You Irons.
Come on, you Irons. Anyway, let's remove that and let's go full screen. So, I think we have just put on a video up. All you need to know about Bayer Leverkusen, giving you the latest, giving all the information about who they are, where they come from, what type of thing. So read that. At the end of the day, Leverkusen have the task of beating us. We aren't. Old man Shaggy, you're totally right. They have to beat us as well. Yes, we've got to beat them, but they've got to try and beat us. And if you know, Mr. next. He's not going to. He's going to Leverkusen. He's basically going to collar Tim Steindon for all the information he's getting in the next 2 weeks. We've got just under a month until that game, so he's going to literally get all the information he can out of that. Because we've got the advantage because that no one there knows us. Actually, Granit Xhaka would know us. So yeah, do you know the times? We don't know the times yet, Ludders. What they will do is they'll announce that probably this afternoon around 6 o'clock. I think they have to do it by. So I think it's about 5 o'clock our time, I think, but don't quote me. So what I'm thoughting is there won't be any watch-alongs for the games. There will be the away leg, definitely, and the home leg. Probably not, unless Anton has the issue that he had this time for the last game because he wasn't meant to. Anton, you need to go and treat the missus to a spa day. It'd be lovely. I'll have one while you're doing it. Take the bins out, washing up. Yeah, indeed. You know, I really like this road to the final. We might have to walk. Solid matchups. And if we do get to if we do end up in Dublin, right? Wouldn't it be an amazing journey? Look at the journey. You've got, Freiburg, maybe not, but Bayer Leverkusen, AC Milan, maybe Liverpool. Mental. Yeah, mental. When will the fixture at home be changed? If it's on the is it be on the Sunday yet? If not, it will be changed to Sunday. That's by the by. Let me just check. Has it been changed on the website yet? Because if not, it will be April. Is it April? Was it May? No. When's the Fulham game on there? I can't see it. Freiburg. Wait, maybe has it been taken down? No. Yes, so it's currently on for the Saturday, the 13th. That will change. That will go to the Sunday. That's already provisionally put. That's already got an asterisk by it as already, because obviously we didn't know till yesterday. Nice to see you, Gary. Thank you, Gary. You're my friend. Good to see you, mate. Do you know the times? We'll find out them later on today. Keep an eye on all the West Ham stuff. 2 Italians out this round. It's great news. It is. It's Tim's ex versus his previous missus. Indeed, away at Leverkusen without Alves will be interesting. It will be. But so I've got Calvin Phillips. What are you moaning about? Let's take off that and just go through a few more comments. What we got here? Is the final ground big enough to captain? Well, exactly. The conspiracy of UEFA looking at maybe moving it to Crow Park, but the Crow Park will be for a viewing gallery rather than, because I think someone mentioned in the comments to my video yesterday that the GAA, the Gaelic Association, there's something about playing football at Crow Park, but I thought the Republic of Ireland must play football at Crow Park, or do they play at the Aviva? They must play at Crow Park. I don't believe that's true, but apparently they were looking at other venues for viewing parties because they're slightly concerned that, particularly Liverpool being their massive Irish contingent, and West Ham got a big Irish supporter base as well. We got in the north particularly, you got the Belfast Hammers and stuff, and the Dublin Lions got Irish Tommy as well. Will be there front and centre, so they're looking at sort of fan zone areas as well, because the issue we had with Prague. Wouldn't write Roma off that draw between them and Milan. Yeah, they have them, and actually they're playing very well at the moment. And Milan are faltering a little bit. Obviously, Roma with what's his name? De Rossi? Is De Rossi the manager there now? Look totally different side to what they were beforehand. I think we have the advantage that they all want to draw us or Liverpool simply because we are a Premier League side. Fly to Eindhoven, get the train, save yourself some money, people. Fair play to Freiburg fans. Yeah, all brilliant. Very good. If I can get through this round, it's got to be West Ham versus. It's sort of when we first started the Europa League journey this year, that's what people were thinking it was going to be. West Ham, and it is set up. If we got to win, we got to win 4 games first, or be the best out of two legged games. Then yeah, and then Moyes will put out all the kids and we'll lose 5-1. Yeah, they play. Oh, do they play? Yes, Aviva's got 52,000. So there was talk of them looking at Crow Park, but I think there's an issue there with GA. But they're thinking of maybe making it a viewing party place for like big screens. I don't know exactly, but that's what they were looking at. Daniela De Rossi, I knew that. Do not play. Never played at Crow Park. There we go. Gone from 12 to 16s after that draw. Well, there we go. Very good indeed. Irish Tommy's not going to be around tonight, I don't think, because he's here. He's in the UK, so I don't know when he goes back. I think he's staying for the Villa game. But we will be doing a Dave Moyes press conference very, very well in about a couple of hours' time. No doubt there'll be questions about the Leverkusen draw as well ahead of the Aston Villa game. We were going to have a Villa. We're going to have a Villa and a West Ham. We were going to have a band. They're called Feet. One's a Villa fan. One's a West Ham fan. We're going to get one. We're going to play a little game. I've done it already. Maybe I'll just play the game and we'll have a little bit of fun. What date is the final? 22nd of May. Of which, if Mr. Budden is still there, I am going to be in Dubai. So there we go. So I might have to fly back with you. I'm sure Mrs. Budden wouldn't mind if I dropped over. No, I'm sure she would. This Sunday, let's see if they hit 5. Let's see, innit? We'll see how good they are. Yeah, I was going to play this game. Where's my game I was going to play? Where was it? It was like Pictionary. You know, we play sometimes with the away fans. And it was like players who played for West Ham or Aston Villa. Let's see if anyone can get these ones. I was quite pleased with this. Who's this? First one in the chat gets a point. Maybe I'll give a prize away if we get one. Who's this? This is the first one I see. It's a former West Ham and Aston Villa player. You could always kidnap. Yeah, I suppose they could kidnap me, couldn't we? I'm sure Mrs. Budden wouldn't mind at all. It's not Ria Coca. No, it's not Ria Coca. It's someone who's taking someone's bag. Oh, yeah. Well, okay, usual suspects got it. Usual suspects got it. Sorry, Jan, just after you, my friend. Robbie Keane, you see. Usual suspect gets a point. Well done, usual suspect. Let's see. Right, okay, ready? Okay, ready. It's done. Next one. Here we go. Are you ready? Are you steady? I'm going to go full screen. Who is... No, I haven't done that one. Who's this one? Who is this person? Former West Ham. Yep, thefty twats. Very good. Perfect. Who is this former West Ham and Aston Villa player? Greg's got it. Actually, no, sorry, Greg. Barry had it first. Barry got the point, and this is on my screen. So well done, Barry. So obviously, I've got everyone's on there. It was very good. Well done, Mikey. It was Robert Snodgrass. Very good. Next one. Okay, ready? This is patent pending. Player Pictionary. Russie B's #1 creation. Who is this one? Not Croydon. Who's this one? Now she is. This is a character in a film. If you've seen it, that's her character in that. Yes, John's got it. Ma Long Hair Wood. Well done, John A. John A gets a point. Oh, you see. Still got Simon's on Dubai time, so he's going to be a bit late. You don't get this at any other channel, do you? You don't get player Pictionary. Right, you ready for another? I've got a few, and then we'll go. We've had a bit of fun, and then we'll go. Who is this former West Ham and former Aston Villa player? Go. Who is this former West Ham and Aston Villa? Let's go. Who is he? And he's been on our channel. So actually, most of these guys have been on that channel already. Who is this West Ham? Yes, Howard's got the point. It's Nobby Solano. Nobby Solano. Very good, Howard. I think this is a new game. Loving it. Well done, guys. That's really, very good. Nice to see. That's what we like. Let's do one more. How many more we got? Oh, we got more. Okay, who's next? Ready? Okay. Who's this player? Who is this player? Former West Ham and Aston Villa player. Who is it? Good, I'm glad. Got to be fast. You got to be fast on this channel. You got to be fast. Who is this former West Ham player? Chris has got it. It's Carlos Sanchez. Very good. Well done, everybody. Very good. I'm loving it. Not Carlos Tevez. He never played for Manchester Aston Villa. Well done to who got that one first? Chris Hall. Let me put that in. I've just typed in Carlos Sanchez as the person who got it right. That'd be impressive. Right, ready? Here we go. One more. Who is this former West Ham and Aston Villa player? Former West Ham and Aston Villa player. Again, he has been on the West Ham Network channel. And I think someone used it as a. It's not Thomas Hitzelsberger. No, it's not Thomas Hitzelsberger. John's got it. John's got 2 points. John's got it. Ria Coca or Rep is obviously, this is how the spell check. Nigel Rio Coke. You see? Are you not entertained? Have we got any more? Have I got some more? You guys are loving it. Last one, and I got to go. Do indeed. Nigel Ria Coca. Last one. Who is? I'm trying to remember who it is myself. Okay, former West Ham and former Aston Villa player. Now, the Aston Villa player, you might not realise he played for Aston Villa, but he didn't play a massive amount of games. I'm just going to check how many games he played for Aston Villa, but he did play quite a few for West Ham. He didn't play a lot. He only played 3 times for Aston Villa, but you'll know. But okay, ready? It's not Unworth. No, you don't. No. Stop moaning. Last one. There's a lot more, but I just picked. I did a half dozen. Ready, steady, go. Who is this former West Ham and former Aston Villa player as well? So he did play for Aston Villa. He made 3 appearances. For Aston Villa and was more known for his time at West Ham. Last one. Who is this player? First person to get it in my chat will get, and Chris Hall gets it. Frank McAveny. Well done. Matt the Knife indeed. Congratulations. Well done, Chris. Well done, John. If Chris A and John Hall, if you send me a email, westhamnetwork@gmail.com, we'll find something and post it out as a little thank you, as a little gift. Something we'll find something signed and we'll post you something each. Let us know and we'll get it in the post next week. Anyway, peeps, I'm gonna go. It wasn't Craig Bellamy, no. Good. I'm glad yes, it was. As I said, we will be back. I think Holly's doing a little show later on about the coefficient scores. We'll be doing the Dave Moyes press conference as well, and looking forward to the game on Sunday. We'll have match day morning on Sunday outside the ground, all that stuff. all that stuff, the watch along and all that malarkey. But until next time, take care, stay safe, stay warm, stay humble. Don't forget to give it a cheeky like. It really helps out the channel. Thank you. If you're new around here, lots of new people, lots of people here. Don't forget to subscribe. It helps us out massively. Until next time, take care, stay safe, stay warm, stay humble, keep the faith. He signed your shorts. Keep safe. See you soon. Latest potatoes.